going on? Welcome back to the channel, and much appreciated you guys taking a few minutes out of your day to check the video out. Actually, I'm just heading back from Table Rock Lake right now. I've been down there for an on-the-water lesson. And hey, real quick before we get started, just want to remind you guys, if you're interested in an on-the-water lesson, just go to my Facebook page, Randy Blockett Professional Angler, and shoot me a private message, and I can give you all the info on that. And real quick before we get into the tip, just wanted to remind you guys to check out fishthemoment.com, our lake map breakdown section. We're getting into the fall lake map breakdowns. Still got a bunch of summer ones left over if you guys are interested in that. Lots of good stuff at fishthemoment.com in addition to the map. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about this recreational boating traffic. And you know, one of the downsides to bass anglers for America having a really strong economy right now is the fact that there are more people on the water than ever. I mean, boat sales are through the roof. Guys, I have never seen in my entire 50 plus years of fishing, probably as much as anybody out there or more, I've never seen so many boats on the water as what we've seen in 2021. It's just unbelievable. I've never seen the recreational boating traffic the extent that it is right now. Fishing pressure too, but boat traffic is just unbelievable. Like I said, boat sales are through the roof. Everybody's, you know, taking time off. Everybody seems to have more time off, and it's epic as far as how much pressure's out there. So that gets to today's discussion a little bit. What effect does all that recreational boating traffic has on the fish? And I'm going to give you guys sort of what I've seen in my own opinion here, you know, in my own experiences. First of all, I think what we have to realize a little bit is the evolutionary process of a bass. I mean, bass have been around for millions of years on this planet. You know, they didn't survive for millions of years by being dumb. They adapt to their environment. They evolve quickly. They don't make a lot of mistakes. That's just how they've been here for so long. And ever since a bass is born, from the moment they're born, from the moment they're hatched out and they're a little fry and they start growing, they hear boat traffic all the time. They hear it. They hear trolling motor noises. They hear big motors. They hear jet skis. They hear people splashing in the water. They hear everything. And so that becomes a part of their natural world, just like a weather change. I mean, a bass doesn't know any different. They think that a boat is part of their natural world, just like a cold front coming through. They can't distinguish the difference between that, and they react the same way to different type of changes in that. What I have seen in my own fishing is that when you go to a lake and fish during the week, and like I said, I just got back from Table Rock Lake. It's Friday. There are boats everywhere out there. Fish will directly I don't say bite, but their moods and their personalities and their aggressiveness change with the increase of noise decibels that are on the water. I'll use today as a prime example out there. When we got out there, right off the bat, you know, before a lot of the boats started coming in, we were catching a few fish, and we were fishing suspended, drop shot for suspended fish. Actually, I'll have a video up tomorrow on some of that. You can check it out on the channel tomorrow. But anyway, I started noticing that these schools that I was vertical fishing for the drop shot fish on, the schools were pretty good size. They were pretty big, and they were grouped up tight, and there was a lot of fish in them. And so anyway, this one particular place we went to, you know, the schools were pretty good when we got there right off the bat in the morning. And when I left it for about 2 or 3 hours and came back later, and the boat traffic from recreational ski boats, jet skis, you know, big cruisers, wake boats, whatever, had quadrupled, and they were just churning up the water everywhere. And I went back over to these same schools that I've been fishing, and the schools had dissipated and they had broke up. They weren't near as big as they were, and the fish got a lot more difficult to catch. I think what happens is when they see an increase in decibel levels as far as noise on the water, they turn off the same way as if you get a really bad cold front come in and the wind switches around out of the north, and you know how the fish get tough to catch after a bad cold front. It's the same deal with recreational boating traffic. And it's even worse on the weekend. You'll notice if you guys fish a lot like I do you'll notice a distinct difference in how the fish bite and the number of bites you get going during the middle of the week versus if you go on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. To me, it's double. I get double the amount of bites if I go on a Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that, versus when you go on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the point of this video, real quick, guys, is recreational boating traffic has a huge impact on the fish, shallow fish and deep fish both. Those fish get more wary, they get less aggressive, they just don't bite as well. So my advice in that is there's two different things. Go at a time when those fish, when the boats aren't out, that's earlier and later in the day. Or if you can't go earlier and later in the day, try to go back into the more protected areas like the creek arms and the cove arms of the lake, places where those big boats can't get into, and that'll help out quite a bit with that. So anyway, just a quick video, guys. Like I said, that's something we all got to deal with. You know, our lakes are getting more crowded all the time. There's more people on them all the time. I don't see it changing anytime soon. It's sort of just the reality of the world we live in, and I'm not real thrilled about it, but like I said, you got to live with the way it is. So today's tip, again, thanks for tuning in, guys, much appreciated, and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I'd like to invite you to do that. Got monthly giveaways at Bridge for Beef Jerky, Seaguar Fishing Line, Solar Bat Sunglasses. All you got to do is to subscribe to be eligible. So thanks again, guys. We'll be back soon. See you.